Hello, Wanderlust spirits. Welcome to another exciting episode on the TravelZm Channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey to discover how to make your dream vacation a reality without breaking the bank. We'll be exploring top-notch budget-friendly travel tips that will help you save money, experience authentic local culture, and create memories to last a lifetime. From prioritizing your spending to eating like a local, we've got you covered. So, fasten your seatbelts as we dive into our first budget-friendly travel tip. First off, let's talk about prioritizing your spending. When planning your dream vacation, it's crucial to decide what aspects of the trip are most important to you. You see, travel isn't a one-size-fits-all experience. Everyone has their own preferences and priorities. Perhaps you're a foodie at heart and you want to indulge in the finest local cuisine. In this case, you might want to allocate a larger portion of your budget to food. On the other hand, if you're an adventurer who plans on spending most of your time exploring the great outdoors, you might want to save on dining and allocate more to activities and experiences instead. Or maybe you're the type of traveler who values a comfortable and luxurious place to rest at the end of the day. If that's the case, you might want to splurge a bit on accommodations. But if you're someone who views your hotel or hostel merely as a place to sleep, then you might choose to save in this area and spend more on other aspects of your trip. The key here is to identify what truly matters to you and allocate your budget accordingly. By doing this, you can ensure that your money goes toward creating the most fulfilling and memorable experiences possible. And isn't that what travel is all about? Remember, prioritizing your spending can make a huge difference in your travel budget. Our next tip is to plan your trip during the off-season. Now, you might be asking, why would I travel when the weather isn't at its best? Well, the answer is simple: savings and serenity. Picture this. You're strolling through the winding streets of a charming European city. It's a crisp autumn day. The crowds of summer tourists have dwindled, and you have the city almost to yourself. Not only does this mean more room to explore at your leisure, but it also translates into significant savings. Traveling off-season can lead to slashed prices on everything from flights to accommodations. Airlines and hotels often lower their rates during these quieter periods to attract visitors. And it's not just your travel and stay that can be cheaper. Many attractions, like museums and historical sites, also offer discounted entry fees during off-season months. But the benefits of off-season travel extend beyond your wallet. It also equates to a more relaxed, less crowded experience. Imagine visiting iconic landmarks without having to navigate through throngs of tourists, or dining at popular restaurants without the need for a reservation weeks in advance. The off-season gives you the luxury of time and space, allowing you to immerse yourself in the local culture without feeling rushed. So consider traveling off-season and reap the rewards of lower prices and fewer crowds. It's a savvy way to explore the world without breaking the bank, and it just might make your trip even more memorable. Tip number 3, make use of budget travel apps. Now, let's dive into the digital world of travel. There are a plethora of apps out there that can help you save money while experiencing the best of your dream destination. Firstly, consider using apps that help you find affordable flights and accommodations. Apps like Skyscanner, Hopper, and Airbnb are designed to compare prices across various airlines and accommodation providers, ensuring you get the best possible deal. Skyscanner and Hopper, for instance, even have features that allow you to monitor prices for specific routes and dates, alerting you when prices drop. Next up, let's talk about savings on the ground. Apps like Groupon and Living Social offer discounts on everything from dining and attractions to spa treatments and shopping in many destinations worldwide. They can help you enjoy luxurious experiences without breaking the bank. And let's not forget about apps that help with cost-effective navigation, like Citymapper and Google Maps. These can help you find the cheapest and most efficient routes using public transportation, saving you from hefty taxi fares. Lastly, for the foodies out there, apps like Eat24 and OpenTable not only help you find local restaurants, but they also offer discounts and special promotions. So, whether you're booking a flight, finding a place to stay, exploring the city, or deciding where to dine, there's an app for that. With the right apps, you can have all the budget travel tools you need right in your pocket. Our fourth tip is a tasty one. Eat like a local. Now, this isn't just about saving money, it's about truly experiencing the culture of your destination. Often, the best way to understand a place is through its food. Think about it. Where would you find the most authentic and delicious meals? At a large commercial restaurant that caters to tourists? Or at a small, family-owned eatery off the beaten track, where recipes have been passed down through generations? The answer, more often than not, is the latter. Local markets are also a goldmine for foodies on a budget. They're usually bustling with vendors selling fresh, local produce and a variety of unique dishes that you won't find anywhere else. Plus, they're a great place to interact with locals and learn about their culinary traditions. But how do you find these hidden gems? One way is to do some research before your trip. Look for food blogs or travel websites that focus on local cuisine. You can also use social media to find recommendations from other travelers. However, the best way is often the simplest. Just ask the locals. They'll be able to point you towards their favorite spots, the ones that aren't in the guidebooks. Remember, food is not just about sustenance, it's about experience. It's about sitting in a crowded market, tasting a dish you've never heard of, and feeling a little more connected to the place you're visiting. So, when you're on your next trip, skip the tourist traps and eat like a local. Our final tip is to utilize public transportation. It's not just a way to get around, it's a ticket to an authentic local experience and a key to unlock significant savings on your trip. Public transportation, whether it's the subway in New York, the tube in London, or the trams in Amsterdam, offers you a chance to mingle with locals, observe the city's rhythm, and uncover hidden gems that aren't in the guidebooks. You might be thinking, but isn't it complicated? Well, not necessarily. Most cities have straightforward and tourist-friendly transit systems, and with the rise of digital maps and transit apps, finding your way around has never been easier. Just remember a few key tips. First, always check the map before you travel and know your route. Second, during peak hours, give yourself extra time to navigate the crowds. And third, keep your belongings secure and close to you at all times. Now, let's talk savings. Taxis and rental cars can quickly drain your travel budget. But public transit? It's a fraction of the cost. In many cities, you can get unlimited daily or weekly passes for less than the cost of a single taxi ride. So save some money and get a local experience by hopping on public transportation. You'll be surprised at how much you can see and learn when you travel like a local. And there you have it, our top budget-friendly travel tips. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discussed today. First, we talked about the importance of prioritizing your spending. By focusing on what truly matters to you on your vacation, you can allocate your budget more effectively. Whether it's luxury accommodations, gourmet meals, or once-in-a-lifetime experiences, knowing where to splurge and where to save can make a significant difference to your travel budget. Next, we delved into the benefits of traveling off-season. Not only can you avoid the crowds and enjoy a more authentic experience, but you can also take advantage of lower prices for flights, accommodations, and attractions. Remember, the shoulder seasons, the periods just before and after peak season, can offer the best of both worlds, decent weather and reduced prices. Then we explored the world of budget travel apps. These digital tools can help you find the best deals, compare prices, and keep track of your expenses. From flight and hotel booking apps to currency converters and expense trackers, these apps can be your best friends when it comes to stretching your travel dollars. We also highlighted the joy of eating like a local. By stepping off the beaten path and dining where the locals do, you can discover delicious, budget-friendly food that offers a taste of the local culture. Street food stalls, local markets, and family-run eateries can all be fantastic sources of affordable and authentic culinary experiences. Finally, we discussed the advantages of using public transportation. Buses, trams, and trains are not only economical options, but they also offer a unique perspective on the local way of life. Plus, they're often more eco-friendly than taxis or rental cars. We hope these tips will help you have an unforgettable vacation without breaking the bank. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious with TravelZm.